Is going on, my lovely Taurus squad, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So guys, I'm sorry it's been a minute, but I have so many exciting changes that have been happening in my life, and I'm just really excited about it. I don't want to say anything just yet. All right, evil eye is real, but I hope you guys are well. I hope everyone's been doing good. I know it's been a crazy energy with the full moon we just had. All right, now speaking of the time that we're in, it's Friday, August 2nd, guys, when I'm recording this. But whenever you guys find this video is when it's meant for you. This is truly a timeless video. But yes, just excited to do squads reading. I'm like, this is so long overdue. I'm sorry I had you guys waiting. All right, guys. Now, keep in mind, it could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer, I will never, ever contact you guys for a reading. If someone does, that is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys, and do not get got, okay? All right, my loves. So let's see past, present, and future. What is going on with Taurus squad? This is for all Taurus placements. Cross watchers, you are welcome here as well. All right, let's do this. And let me flip over my phone so I don't get distracted. What is going on with Taurus squad? Past, present, and future. What is going on? All right, let's start with the past, Taurus. Let's get 3 cards, and we'll start there. What was happening in the past, Spirit, for my Taurus squad? All right, guys, so the first card we have here is the 6 of Cups reversed. All right, you have the Knight of Wands, and we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, what do we have at the bottom here? The 2 of Wands, beautiful. Behind that, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the Lover's card, the Fool card. Okay. So I feel as though, squad, there is a cycle that has been closed out for you. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like this is a cycle that may have drained a lot out of you. For some of you, maybe you were financially drained or financially blocked. Okay. For some, maybe this involved family and a need to separate yourself from certain family, or maybe you were separated from family. Okay, there could even be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius involved. All right, but with this Knight of Wands energy, yes, I feel like you're putting something in the past that could have taken so much out of you, but there's still this fire within you. There's still this passion within you. Okay, and yeah, there could have been a loss, and guys, I'm sorry if you hear snoring. Willow's right next to me. Okay, but this is something where you still have passion. You still have something that you want to do. You still have something that excites you, but you just needed to be free of something. You just needed to emancipate yourself from something. So for some of you, maybe there's new love that really pushes you to move forward. Okay, you could have just found it, or maybe you're about to. But I really feel like with this Lover's card here, you're going to be in love with the new life that you're working towards. And you guys are going into this like aha moment, like, oh, you get it. You understand why things needed to happen the way they did. All right, so let's break these down. All right, so we have the 6 of Cups reversed. All right, so let's see why this is here. Why is the 6 of Cups reversed? We have the Ace of Swords. So yeah, something's totally being cut out. All right, this is definitely you putting something in the past. you closing out a chapter. And it's something that felt very problematic to you, Taurus. Two of Wands. You're able to cut things, like whatever this is that you're cutting out. Again, it just, you're able to have so much more passion about life. So I just feel like your life just gets lighter without this around. And you're more independent to move more freely, to do what you need to do. I feel like something was kind of like, I don't know why, like I hear the word hostage, but I feel like you guys were held hostage by something. Okay, like maybe you saw some fucked up shit, and like it like maybe you were frozen for a moment. Maybe you feel like you couldn't do things for a moment. Okay. Now we have this Knight of Wands. Okay. The Three of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups. All right. So you close out a chapter. I see you guys feeling very fulfilled after doing so. And a lot of opportunities come your way where you're really able to build and be seen. Okay. Now, I know I keep saying you got out of something, you got out of something, but I do see that. And I see that there was a lot of burden that was attached to it. With the Hierophant reverse, whatever you found yourself around, whether it was a person, place, or thing, like whatever it was you found yourself around, it's something that was derailing you from your life purpose. It was derailing you from who you were meant to be, the way that the world was meant to receive you, the blessings that you were supposed to get. Okay, and now that you're able to start new, you see what was getting in the way. You see what was blocking you. All right, so why is this Ten of Pentacles reversed here in the past? We have the Seven of Swords reversed. The Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting, because the Ten of Pentacles reverse, it's literally quite the opposite energy of the Wheel of Fortune. The Six of Pentacles. Oh, I'm here for this, Taurus. Okay, so guys, I don't know if something happened that people found out about when it came to you. Because there's news of misfortune that comes out. It could be maybe you hear about someone else's misfortune while you have a huge breakthrough. Or if you went through a misfortune of any capacity in the past, I feel like people start to hear about it once it's been resolved. Or for some of you, there could have been, for some of you, I feel like there could have been rumors or something where it's like, yo, Taurus is out of the game. Yo, Taurus is fucking up. Yo, Taurus don't got it. And it's like, I don't have what? You know, this is your energy, guys. It's like, I don't have what? Like, what are you talking about, you know? Because there's this balance you find, but there's something that you're no longer part of. And because you're no longer part of this, your life changes drastically in a very stable way, because again, you choose not to go towards this. All right. So it's like, for some of you, there's listen, the last thing you want to do to a Taurus is call them broke or tell them that they can't do something, because I tell you guys this all the time. And if you're new to the channel, okay, every sign has certain like just birthright entitlements. Okay, if you're a Taurus, hello, yours is money, yours is wealth, yours is stability. Okay, so don't beat yourself up if you're not in a place where you feel like you are stable. You have to look at Who are the people around you? What environment are you in? Because God also holds us down, and we're not going to feel comfortable in places that we're not meant to be. Okay, there's going to be things that get in the way of us flourishing if it's not where we're meant to be, if we're not focused on the right thing or the right people or the right actions. Okay, so there's a sense of strong balance that you have, again, because of what didn't work out. Let me get another card for this. Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune and then the Ten of Pentacles reversed, because again, opposite cards. We have the Four of Cups reversed. For some of you, it could just be accepting the fact that you took a loss, but then things change, okay? Or it could be the fact that people accepted that you were a loss, which was fucking stupid as fuck, because you know? Because I feel like this has to do with abundance or something that makes you feel abundant, whether it's a person, place, or thing, okay? So it's like I always tell people, guys, and I feel like this is such a Taurus thing, but I'm like, look, if you dislike me, if you think I'm a loser, if you think I'm just like a fucked up individual, the best thing you can do, like the best punch you can hit me with, is silence. If you do not like me, just be silent and leave me alone. Because the moment you come to me with the rah, 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 you ain't shit, you don't got this, you don't got that, you're not capable, give me 3 weeks. Like, that shit is so inspiring to me. Like, telling me I can't do something makes me do it in double time, if not faster. Okay? Without trying to sound petty, like, I do find joy in proving people wrong. I do find joy in people who are like, and then their stupid fucking laughs just have to come to an end. All right? I love when I'm able to let people know you laughed too soon. You judged a little too soon. Now I own your house. Now I own your building. All right? Now I own your mom's co-op. Ugh. Should just shut the fuck up and left me alone. You know, like, don't tempt me with a good time, you know? And guys, things are changing where, oh my God, Taurus, the Wheel of Fortune is really, really coming in for you, okay? Wish fulfillment is coming in for you, okay? And there's something that, it's like, again, you have this aha moment and you're able to move forward, and it's like you don't have the same issues as before. All right, so let's look at the present moment, squad. First card for the present moment, Ace of Cups. All right. You guys going into something that, again, you feel very emotionally fulfilled. Taurus, these aces keep following you, okay? So this is all about new times, new beginnings. All right, you guys cut out something or in the process of cutting out something that had no place in your life anymore. And it's benefiting you. And you guys are very tapped in. You're very tuned in. When the High Priestess comes out, guys, you know, that's a card where you can trust your intuition. Okay, let's say like you have a partner or something, and they're like, hey, I'm going to my mom's house, or hey, I'm going to visit Granny. And your heart sinks into your ass. It's because they ain't going to visit mom. They ain't going to visit Granny. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the cover story. Okay, so you guys are in a place that, like, if you're able to really, really quiet your mind, you'll know what's up. Okay, but this is going to be for people who are like super, super tapped in. If you find, well, not even. Okay, even if you're not fully tapped in, I feel like you're still going to be able to feel this. Okay, but there's just, you guys are very intuitive, and that's what's leading you to move away from certain things. Some of you might not even have a solid reason for why you're dropping a person, place, or thing. It's just like you just feel that you have to. We have the Emperor and we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So with the Emperor in the middle, guys, I love this because it's just such an authentic card. It's you being authentically you. All right? It's you doing what needs to be done and closing out cycles that have been long overdue to close out. All right? There's things that have either been in your life for a long time, or you thought that it was going to be in your life for a long time, and Spirit's like, because it's self-sabotage at this point if you guys keep that there. And you guys could be coming out of an era of self-sabotage, okay? But it's like there was something that there's just so much like bullshit, okay? And I see blessings coming to you in a time where things feel like forced, where you're walking away from things that might have been heavy. So let's talk about this Ace of Cups. Why is this here? Let's talk about this Ace of Cups. We have the Five of Swords reversed. So you guys are able to like knock out so many issues, so many problems. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you're completely able to shut certain problems off. Like it's not something you have to deal with unless you literally choose to and go to deal with it, you know? And we have the Lover's card reversed. So some of you, it's like you start living your best life once you drop someone or something that was once closely tied to you. All right. But I see you guys getting justice. All right. And your life changing in a way that you have good justice, in a way that your spirit's like, oh my God. You know what this reminds me of? I saw a video a few days ago, and this woman, she had said that she had been sharing her bedroom with her daughter. And so in the video, she takes her to their new place, and the daughter comes in and she's like, Mommy, is this ours? Is this ours? And she just starts crying because she has her own room. And right now, this is your spirit like, oh my God, is this mine? Is this mine? And guys, it's going to bring you a peace that I think you've been craving so badly. And I know, Taurus, guys, we have been through it. 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 Okay? Because when you have hearts as big as ours, you're going to get fucked up sometimes. But I pray that that doesn't change your heart. Okay? And what I've always said, guys, I've said this for years. All right? And something that brings me peace all the time, with the way that I love, with the way that I am with friends, with the way that I am with family, with the way that I am with people who I truly fuck with and things I truly care about in this world. Because I exist, therefore it exists. Because you love the way you love, it's not an impossible love. It's if it exists within you, that it exists outside of you. It has to. God's not that cruel. All right? You know, God can strike down when he needs to, but he's not that cruel. He's not going to put you here with a heart that no one can handle. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are in a place that like your spirit is going to be like, oh my God, is this my room? Is this our house? But metaphorically speaking, like, is this my life? God, is this the person you brought for me? God, is this my new financial situation? God, is this, you know? And it's going to be so beautiful, especially after everything I know Taurians have been through. Okay. And what I love is that with the shift that is being made here, squad, you're able to live so much more authentically. And that has been a theme in all the readings I've done today. All right. I did Aries earlier, then I did a collective reading, which is for all signs. And that's really such a theme. Okay. But in order to be truly authentic, you have to feel safe. All right. In your environment, you have to feel truly, truly safe. Okay. If you're, let's say you're being interviewed for a CEO position, you're not gonna go in with a clown hat unless it's literally for a fucking clown school. You know what I'm saying? But like you're gonna present yourself a certain way, okay? Because you know you have to look a certain look, okay? But this is like you guys feeling so comfortable that you're like, yo, I dictate the look, I dictate the vibe. All right, y'all are gonna go by what I'm flowing with right now, okay? And people fucking love you for that shit, and they gravitate to you. And it's like, oh, okay, Taurus, that was really authentic. Okay, all right. So let's talk about this Emperor. Why is this here? This could also be Aries, Virgo energy. You could be dealing with one. The Death card. Yeah, guys, there's something in your life that has changed you where you really get to just like take a deep breath. Five of Wands reversed. No more fighting. No more arguing. Okay, guys, this is the center of the reading. There is something that has really been tugging at you, Taurus. There's an area of life that you have either been suffering or it just hasn't been what you wanted it to be. And you're finally able to part ways with the feeling of lack or not being enough for something, or not living up to something. You know what I'm saying? And guys, there's nothing but stability. Spirit's like, I just needed you to really stand your ground and to trust me with the new life that I am about to give you. So sit down, the bus is coming. All right? And to where? That's the surprise. Okay, but Taurus, you're coming out of long-term cycles. All right? You're either parting ways with things that you thought would be the way they are for a long time in your life, or you're parting ways with things that have been there for a long time in your life. But either way, you know, you're not doing it. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles reversed. We have the Judgment card upright and the Four of Pentacles reversed. Okay? Spirit is saying you made the right thing by leaving that thing behind, whatever it was. Okay? Now protect yourself from it and stick to it. Okay? And Taurians, I love you guys, but we have addictive personalities. All right? When something feels good to us, we will probably go back to it. Okay? If you go to get a massage and it's the greatest massage you've had in your life, guess who you're asking for every time you go there? You know? You love someone and you get intimate with them and they hit a spot nobody's ever hit. Guess who you hitting up tomorrow night? Right. Because if it ain't broke, why fix it? But with that addictive personality, we could also become addicted to things that, you know, maybe in moderation, it's okay. But when we're doing it at an extensive, you know, amount, or an excess amount rather, it's just no. It could be dangerous. It could be harmful. Okay, so be honest with yourself and the things that you have around that you know better. Your stubborn ass knows better. Do better, you know? Because this is an era of releasing all those burdens and seeing true success, Taurus. Guys, this is our winning era. This is our moment of being seen, of being heard, of being told, and not even having to be told that you're that bitch, you're that person. All right? Male, female, it don't matter. And because of this newfound like attitude and approach to life, guys, you are so fucking like, you're so attractive in every aspect. All right? Like people, they're just going to be drawn to you. They're going to want to be friends with you. They're going to want to know you. Okay? And having a Taurus in your corner, that's a flex. Because most of us, you know, we do well in crowds, but we don't necessarily like being around it. Okay? I could definitely sell myself in a room with people. Absolutely. You know, I can have great conversations. Will I feel fucking exhausted when I go into the bathroom? Will I need to be like, oh my God, yes, you know? But I can still wing it, you know? So let's go into the future, guys. Let's see what is going on. Justice. Guys, listen. And I want to be very clear on this, okay? Justice is karma. So we really have to think about what have we put out there, okay? There's people that sometimes do things that other people may not agree with, and it's not because you're evil. It could be because of your circumstances. So like, for example, let's say I'm sad and I have a group of friends that invite me over and I'm like, guys, sorry, I can't do it. And they're like, oh, fuck this bitch. She thinks she's too good for people. She never wants to come over. Like, no, maybe she's sad. Maybe she's depressed. You know, you don't know what it is. Okay, so there's certain things that can cause us to do certain things. Okay, so I feel like if you're someone who's meant very well, but you were just hit with a lot of hard circumstances in life, and maybe you haven't been able to show the version of yourself that you wanted to because of all the hardships that you've endured and the drama that you've endured, this is spirit saying like, look, I saw what you went through and I saw what fucked you up. I saw what got in the way of your growth. I saw what got in the way of your light. All right? This is good karma coming in for you. Okay? If you're the low vibrational Taurus, okay, that you chose to wake up and you targeted someone innocent and you said, I'm fucking up your life, buckle in, bitch, because shit's about to hit and it's not going to be a good hit, right? But justice is coming in, and what justice means for you, it just depends on who you've been. Again, if you've been someone out that you've been going out of your way to put people down, to torture people, guess what? God's about to humble you. But if you're someone that's been battered by the circumstances of life that may have been out of your control, or hits that came to you that you didn't see coming and it made you bitter, it's like you're not a bitter person. You just had a lot of shit happen to you. Okay, so you like, where's your heart? All right, and that's how, spirit's about to change your life. If you know you come from a pure place, none of us are perfect, all right? No one here is perfect. There's plenty of people you guys could talk to that they will tell you the absolute worst things about me. No one is perfect. But also ask those people what they did to me too. Okay? Also ask them how they approached me, or what they did, or what they said. Because you know us guys, we don't go crazy easily. You got to push us to us. You got to push us to it. You really got to come for us. You really got to disrespect us. Okay? Which is not a smart thing to do, because all Tauruses I know, we have fucking receipts. All right? This bad boy right here, this phone right here, could ruin dozens of lives. I would never, unless I hear someone does something really fucking awful and my evidence can put them in jail for life, and it's something that's like a threat to society, sure. But I'm not gonna go telling business of people I'm not friends with anymore. No, your secrets are safe. You know what I'm saying? But Tauruses, we have a good heart. So what does justice mean for you? Okay, let's keep going. The Chariot reversed. Okay. Let's get one more card here. Seven of Cups. We have the Devil at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you have been through just really toxic situations. And the thing is, the thing that you desire the most right now, all right, is just balance. You want your dreams to come true. You want a balanced life. But there's a person, place, or thing around you that like you just couldn't trust. For some of you, it could have been a Capricorn specifically, or a Leo, Aries. No, I'm sorry, a Capricorn specifically, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. My apologies. Okay. But yeah, you guys, you stopped putting effort into something where you weren't meant to be there. This is a very specific message, but like, I feel like for a lot of you, you could have lost like your willingness to like do something or show up for something. Like, let's say every 2 days, I don't know, every week, 2 days out of the week, you would go to, I don't know, a community softball league, and you would go there. And lately you just haven't been feeling it. You haven't been feeling it. You haven't been feeling it. I feel like it's because Spirit has wanted your attention to be elsewhere. Okay, I think that that's a very important thing for you to realize. If you've been kind of like distant from certain things, or you've pulled yourself back from certain things, what is Spirit trying to tell you? Spirit's trying to get your attention. Okay, so what is Spirit trying to tell you in all of this? Let's break this down. So why is this Justice card here? We have the Magician reversed. So again, guys, if someone did something really fucked up, like they tried to manipulate a situation, karma's coming for them. Okay, but there's a chapter of bullshit that you're ending, and for some of you it was more than bullshit. Like, I feel like there could have been cruel things that you dealt with, harsh things that you dealt with. Okay, I don't think people understand how sensitive we Taurians are. Okay, because like, When we get pushed to a certain limit, like, we will literally never talk to you again, but that doesn't mean we don't think about you all the time. All right, I can love a person to death and I can die without ever having spoken to them again. I'm not saying I'm proud of that, but fuck me over once. I'm not letting you do that shit twice. Fuck you. I believe who people tell me they are the first time around. You know what I'm saying? But things are changing, guys. There's a whole new chapter coming in. The people who are monsters, they're gonna learn what it feels like to deal with monsters. You know what I'm saying? The people who genuinely had good hearts and just got destroyed, God saw that. You know, you're gonna be replenished. But like again, I go back to the, like, people don't realize how sensitive a Taurian is. Okay, because there's things that were done or said that, like, I don't know how to explain it, guys, but it's just like I feel like a Taurian's like, let's say you're like dating somebody and you're on cloud nine and you're so in love, and then you have a friend come and sit you down and they're like, yo, like, I am so sorry, but I saw them making out with their ex last night at this restaurant. Like, that's not just a heartbreak. That's a whole fucking body ache. That's a spirit ache. That's a, I don't know how to explain it. We don't hurt the same as other people. Like, my pain can get so intense that it makes me sick, you know? So that's why, as Taurians, guys, with the hearts that we have to be so careful with what we let around, okay? I'm not going to invite a thief over and guard my phone. I'm going to invite a trustworthy person over and put my phone down in front of us. You know what I'm saying? And guys, you're going to be at peace with what's coming in, all right? So we have the Chariot reverse. So there's something about all of this that was inevitable, okay? But why was this inevitable? Let's talk about this. Why is this Chariot reversed here? Why is this Chariot reversed here? 5 of Pentacles, okay. Knight of Cups reversed, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords reversed. God cut your supply off with something because God did not want you to stay in the game. Okay? Let's say you went to an arcade every day, and every day you would go with 8 quarters. Okay? But there's bad shit going on at that arcade. Like, there's corrupt shit going on. There's things that are not in your interest at that arcade. You might be able to go to a few times, but when God steps in, when Spirit steps in, God's going to say, oh, what's going to stop you from going to the arcade? Oh, lack of quarters. Cool. So God will temporarily take that supply of quarters, not to punish you, not so that you starve, not so you can't eat. It's so that you have no choice but to not go there, to get out of there. Okay? And I feel like for a lot of you, you could have been going through something like that where it's just like, damn, like I used to be so much more fluid in this area of life, whether it be with how people accept you in life, or how you're able to connect to other cultures, whatever it is. Like, I feel like there could have, you experienced some sort of drought. Okay? And this, for a lot of you, this is an area where you don't always feel drought, like you're usually good. All right? But God allowed you to get thirsty in a certain area, but only to make it clear that your water supply is supposed to come from a different source. Does that make sense? Because that's where we're at right now. And as you walk away from that, you see that. You see just how fucked up something was, and the fact that you was just kind of letting shit slide, or you was just letting it be. Okay, so 7 of Cups. Why is this here? We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Queen of Wands. Two of Pentacles at the bottom here. We have the High Priestess, the Six of Swords. All right, guys, there's something that you know it's bullshit. Like, you see that for what it is. And you stop going towards it completely. You really do. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, there's going to be something that brings you life and you don't even see it coming. But this is something that, like, you're going to feel so much confident. You're going to feel so much more confidence within yourself. You're not going to question yourself the way you may have in the past. Okay? If any of you were going through any sort of like financial hardship or setbacks, or if you guys were in environments that you didn't want to be in anymore, all right, or around people you didn't want to be in anymore, that's all being released. All right, this is your energy here, the Knight of Swords, and then you have the Three of Wands behind this. Okay, so with this Knight of Swords, guys, like you're very focused. Like, this is really, again, mind over heart energy. You don't want to cry about things. You don't want to sulk in what shoulda, woulda, coulda. Like, you just want to start new, or you just want to move forward in a way that makes sense to you. All right. So, guys, let's get some cards of advice. Let's see what Spirit is saying here. And, guys, if this is resonating with you so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list if you guys want to surprise me and bless the home. And of course, my loves, if you would like a personal reading, I would be honored to read for you guys. Like I always say, if you guys find yourself to be an impatient person, please get the emergency readings. They come out within 24 hours of purchase. And then the other one that comes out quick as well is the one-on-one. With the one-on-one reading, I will text you personally from my own phone number within 24 hours of you purchasing that reading. And then we set a time that we can call, talk to each other, and do the hour video call. All right, so let's get to it. Spirit, what advice or messages do you have for my lovely Taurus squad? Oh man, I laugh because someone came in like a few months ago and they're like, I hate it when you say squad. I was like, tell me you not a Taurus without telling me you not a Taurus, because we squad. We have the Hierophant, guys. Look, I love this card for us. First of all, that is our card. And Hierophant, it's my favorite card in the deck because regardless of what you've been through in life, when that card comes out upright, that means that got you to where you needed to be. That's God saying, this was the plan all along, bitch. You had no idea. All right, so this was the plan all along. All right, let me write that down because I have the memory of a goldfish. All right. Ace of Swords reversed. So there's something that was cut out, guys, that it was just very problematic in your life. And Spirit's like, that needed to be cut out the way it was. Like, yeah, that shit was a little intense. Yeah, that shit was a little harsh. But it had to happen the way that it did. Because there's a certain, something you were attached to that Spirit didn't want you attached to anymore. You have the Six of Pentacles talking about the fact that you now have balance. Okay. We have the Hanged Man. So guys, this is the life that every Taurian wants. All of us, what do we want? We want a fucking soft life. That's all we want, right? We want a soft life. Sorry guys, I like disconnected my computer by accident just now. But yeah, you want a soft life. Okay? You're not trying to deal with all this extra shit. You just want a soft life. And that Hanged Man energy, that's the go with the flow energy. That's the ebb and flow. You're not bending over backwards. You're not jumping through hoops. Shit is just naturally flowing to you. And that's what a Taurus needs. All right? King of Pentacles. All right, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. This is just you at like your highest potential, either being at it or working to be at it, getting to it. Um, the King of Pentacles, all right, it's, in my opinion, the most established person in the deck. All right, all the pentacles, like all the pentacle cards, is just, that's establishment. That's having a solid meal on the table, knowing you could pay all your bills, knowing you got good food, a patched in roof. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just King of Pentacles is not the type of person that needs to check their bank account before doing shit. Like, they're so fucking solid. All right, so everything that has happened has been for you to get to that point if you weren't already there. And if you're already there, it's to expand what you already have, to expand the influence that you already have. All right, we have the Six of Cups here. So if any of you have been just struggling in any way, shape, or form, I see that being something in the past, because that's not a life that's meant for you. I feel like God literally picked you up the way you would like a sim. All right, or if you guys, I'm bringing it back old school, Roller Coaster Tycoon. The way you could pick up the little, staff you would put in and move them around. That's what God did to you. Okay, God's like, oh, you struggling? Ew, no, that wasn't meant for you. Oh my God, Taurus, what are you doing? What did I tell you about playing on that side of the neighborhood? Come on, Taurus. So like if there was something that was happening that God was like, whoa, this is out of character. Like, no. Like, you're supposed to be excelling. What the fuck are you doing? Like buying ramen. Taurus, go get steak. What are we doing? And guys, this is a chapter where you're supposed to be extremely happy, and it's coming for you. And I feel so many celebrations, coming your way. And I'm here for this because you guys decided that you want better. You guys decided that enough was enough with something. We have the High Priestess reversed, the Seven of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed. I feel like even though you guys might have been hard on yourselves, like deep, deep, deep down inside, you knew you'd get through something. You knew you'd figure something out, okay? And that's what I see happening, all right? And you're realizing that you did not have to live a life that was so tumultuous, where there was like this constant like pull and tug and, you're realizing that, okay? Now, let me just see, why is this Knight of Swords underneath the King of Pentacles? Because the Knight of Swords reverse is like a very reckless energy. And maybe you guys were reckless in the past. Be honest with yourself, okay? You could have been reckless in the past, and maybe that held you back, okay? So maybe you uncharacteristically, like, were behind on something, and it's like, Taurus, like, what do you mean? You got that? Like, just focus, But there's something in your life that it's not quite done with you, or maybe you're not quite done with it, and it's chaos. It's nothing but pure chaos, and it's something that you already know is chaos. Taurus, when you're shown who a person is or what a place is about, believe that shit, all right? Because there's something, Taurus, that you have already labeled as reckless. Before you started viewing this reading, you have already told your friends, your family, whoever, you already said this shit is fucking reckless. All right, this is not the first time you're hearing that or thinking that. This is something that you have, you've given it the title of reckless before. All right, and that thing is gonna want to stay in, and it's not going to change. And it's not going to change. All right, so the sooner you see that truth, the better, because you have a new beginning coming in, but this person, place, or thing cannot come with you. All right, guys, if they've shown you recklessness before, believe that shit. All right? For some of you, maybe it's hard to let go of this habit against, we have very addictive personalities, but just know that it will lead you astray. Taurus, if you don't already, you know what? Let's rewind for a second because of what I just saw. Taurus, Spirit is saying, if you drop this person, place, or thing that you know is reckless as fuck, you get the 10 of Pentacles. That is the highest degree of money in tarot, guys. I'm talking to Taurians, all right? I am talking to Tauruses. Something that is reckless or a lot of fucking money? That's going to be the easiest question you've ever answered in your life. Money over everything, all right? Obviously not like family. If someone is sick, if someone's having a barbecue, go. Don't fucking be in your office all day. Go outside, live, all right? But if you're like, oh, that crazy ass ex wants to see you, or I'll give you $3 million. Fuck them. Ex who? Nah, let me get my bag. Let me get those bags. Come here. I will never, ever, 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 ever choose anybody who is insignificant or treated me like shit. I will never choose them over my own stability. And I know you guys are the same. You're not gonna go to that motherfucker if it's between that and literally living your best fucking wealthy ass life or whatever abundance means to you. But whatever your idea of abundance is, Spirit's like, you get that once you drop this. So which one do you want, Taurus? You want the reckless asshole energy from the past? All right? Or you want this bag? All right? Or you want security for decades to come for you and your loved ones? Chaos or a bag of money? Call me the shallowest bitch you want. I choose the money. Every day, all day, over chaos. Every day, all day. I never need to be invited to another party of fake people ever again. Oh God, that would be beautiful. If fake people left me alone just naturally, that would be beautiful. But like, I choose stability over anything. Again, unless it's like a very close loved one. Like I wouldn't choose money over my mother or my father or my son. All right. So for anyone who wants to go there, no, that's not what I meant. But yeah, I will choose it over that bitch I don't talk to no more. I will choose it over that ex who fucked me over. All right. I will do it to that person who treated my loved one like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stability over everything. Taurus squad, I love you guys so freaking much. All right. Thank you for your patience. Me getting this out, but I am back to work, guys. I am going with everything. Again, I'd love to read for you guys, but please get the emergency reading if you need something quickly. If you don't mind waiting, it could be anywhere from a few days to a few weeks. It just depends on my load. All right, then you can get any of the regular readings. All right, but there are emergency options for almost like all the reading styles I have. Okay, I love you, squad. Until next time, take care, guys.